Alright, Pantheon 5, attempt 6. I have practiced Absolute Radiance a bunch. Am I confident? No. What's my win rate? I don't know, 30%, 50%, something in between probably. Well, my winning chance and my win rates. But yeah, I just wanna do 1 or 2 tries. Finish off my practice day, basically. Finish off to end my practice day. Wouldn't it be nice to just die to Vengefly Kings and just go to bed? Because it's really late, actually. Well, not that I would be tired. But, you know. So far I haven't... Well, obviously I'm at try 6. I just want to say I haven't done more than 3 tries a day so far. Spending most of the time playing on just practicing the difficult bosses, mostly Absolute Radiance now, obviously. Yeah. And I don't plan to do more because you know that I'm not the very patient guy when it comes to myself, at least. So I will probably get tilted from 1 or 2 tries, even in a maximum of 3 a day. And sleeping helps. Get better. Get better. Wow. Speaking of, maybe I should practice this boss, right? So instead of just, you know, grinding 8 hours of Pantheon 5 tries, I'll just rather spend my time finding Radiance. And then doing like, oh, a maximum of 3 attempts per day. And then just practice and attempt again tomorrow, you know? I don't need to, you know, like fill stream time or anything, right? So I'm doing this on my own free time, so haha! I don't need to be grinding this for hours and hours to entertain you people on stream. Would that be fun? I don't know. I mean, I would still do the same thing because, you know, well, on stream I would probably be tilted less quickly by the attempts, right? But I mean, I would still mostly just practice the difficult bosses that I don't feel confident yet, right? By the way, Markoth is still my least favorite boss by far. Markoth is... Jesus. Fucking hate it. I like Absolute Radiance and Pure Vessel more than I like Markoth. Like, I don't think he's as difficult, obviously. Especially not in the Pantheon itself, because even though it is the Ascended Arena, he doesn't deal double damage. Which makes it even more annoying when practicing because I can only do it with double damage, right? But the fact that Zota is after him, who, even though I feel rather confident in my skills, my Zota skills, yeah, my Zota skills, so much can still go wrong with Zota, right? And going like with 1 to 3 life only into Zota is just pure annoyance. And then after that it's NKG, right? Which, same, I am actually very confident in my NKG abilities. But it can still go sideways really quickly, right? And I would say that's the most annoying part about Markoth in Pantheon 5. Like, he wouldn't be nearly as annoying if he had a bench afterwards. Or like Master Who. Or something like that, right? But yeah. I don't know why I'm talking so much in this try. I might just be showing this one anyway. Oops. Showing this try anyways. Because usually I wouldn't really talk during the tries because I cut off all of it anyways and just show you how we end up, right? Maybe this time, maybe this one will actually be shown in full. I don't know yet if, like, how far we're gonna go. But you know, sometimes I need to show you the whole attempt of the whole Pantheon, right? So that you don't immediately think, oh look, he's showing us the whole Pantheon from the beginning. That must mean that he's gonna defeat it this try, right? Ahaha. So maybe I'm just gonna talk a little more about in this one, so that I can do that, right? Obviously it would be really funny if this would be the winning try, but that's just very unlikely. Just don't spoil yourself by looking how long the video still goes on for. Well, actually, what the heck did hit me there? Well, actually, maybe I would just end the video after this. That would be nice, right? Just end the video after this attempt, and then have another video where we go on for longer, right? Who knows? Is this the winning attempt or not? Probably not. But maybe. It would be annoying because it is 2 AM in the morning. Well, it is a holiday, but I couldn't really shout too loudly if I should be actually defeating it this night. So I would have to do the silenced nerd screams basically. So that's a good reason to not clear it this attempt, right? All for the content. Thought it was dead already, not gonna lie. I have practiced all the difficult bosses today, but just before I started practicing Absolute Radiance, which I did for the last 2 hours or so. Started off really badly today. I would say I killed it like 10 times maybe at this point. Before today was like maybe like 4 times. And then the day was really bad for some reason at the beginning. Probably because I started trying to, you know, like do it in a controlled manner instead of just locking out basically, right? But in the end it was getting a lot better. Should we get to Absolute Radiance? Especially phase, well, I call it phase 2, but it's probably phase 3 officially. You know, the one with platforms. Well, the longest phase usually, I would say, right? It's probably gonna look a little frustrating to watch, because I'm doing it in a really slow and controlled manner and not pushing my luck, right? So, oh, but first, we have so much left to do before getting there, right? I mean, I kinda don't know what else to talk about because those 3 Pantheons are basically... I mean, there's not really a lot to say about anything here, right? I've actually first tried all the difficult bosses except for Absolute Radiance today, including Markov on Ascended. Well, I had like 1 life left. Oh, these actually gave me a little more problems than usual today for some reason. Our dear little Kaiser brothers. I think I actually know it pure. Pure Vessel is starting to be more of a comfort boss. But obviously it's still difficult enough that I can't still just, you know, like die in 2 seconds, right? And you get outbidden. Yeah, I'm talking about all these bosses, even though I know this. Actually, I haven't tried Sisters of Battle, practice Sisters of Battle today, for example. Yeah, that was really bad. Or stuff like... What am I doing? Watch the Knights? Really? Can you please? Oh my god. Yeah, that's exactly how it went in practice today. Actually, there's a bench after this, right? Yeah, so it doesn't really matter. Fortunately. Right, Zero. I remember. Hate it when you use the same one. Kidding me, what's going on? I hate it when he uses the same one twice in a row. He's just using the one. Are you kidding me? Because you can't see it, you know, like, because it still goes back to... What was that jump? What the heck? What is going on? I'm gonna die to Zero. Can you please die? Thank you. Oh my god. That was the worst zero attempt ever. Hey, Master of Swing. I hate Radiance's version of these. Especially because they just spawn wherever. Sometimes they spawn exactly where I jump to. Or where I walk to. Oh. Oh, yeah, don't be a drama queen. Come on, we know it's not over yet. Soul Master down. Yay! Most difficult boss in the Pantheon. Yay! I wish. Jesus. I wonder if one of them has more HP than the other, now that I think about it. I walked into that. Slowly. in a controlled manner. Basically. Oh, that didn't count. Oh, it did count. Oh yes, this is a battle. No, it's the Mantis Lords, not Sisters of Battle. I've not practiced these today, but they might be messing me up. As usual, actually. Let's dance, ladies. Osa. Oh, dang. For some reason I didn't expect it to actually go that far, even though it always goes that far. Jumped into that. However, still not defeated one of them. There we go. Well, by hitting them all equally. There's a bench after this, right? Doesn't really matter how much life I survive this with, as long as I do survive. There we go. First obstacle, first larger obstacle. Actually, it was Brothers Ural mod, the first one, right? Haha. Oh god, no. Really? I hate this boss. It's freaking homing missile. Gotta love this boss. Oh, it hit me. Rising. Its body hit me, you know, not the... Not even the... Little kitties. Jesus, if that was last skin, I would have been hit. There. But that's why it isn't last skin. Brother, sister, whatever, sibling. Oh, hi, Galleon. Stop getting so close to the floor, please. Floor? Yeah, to the floor. The ground, whatever. The only way he can actually hit me. Usually. Cheer! Hey? I never practiced this one, actually. It's so much easier than Ruin Malta. I feel like it more when he's on the right side. Oh, didn't realize what he was doing. That would have hit me if he wasn't staggered at that moment. Confetti! Good thing the confetti doesn't hurt me, right? Like, why wouldn't it? The rest of the paint also hurts me, right? Pantheon 3. Let's go. Alright. El Hive Knight. Oh. Too focused on the nails. Can you stop that, please? Ooh. Hey hop! Pancake man! What is it actually? It looks like pancakes, but I guess it's like... I don't know, I have no idea what it is. Ombo! The Collector. Don't like this one. Don't know why. Wouldn't say it's really difficult, but... I don't know, I still don't really like him. I think they had really rather big issues, like the first time we did Pantheon 3, I think, right? With this one. But then again, I might have done a lot less damage then. I mean, if I would have to two-shot the little ones, that would be extremely annoying. Don't know how it is when you fight them out in the wild. Okay. There we go. For a moment I thought he was already dead and I was like, oh, he's only staggered. Well, let's hit him. Oh no. I keep forgetting about you. I need to jump back so far. Stop it. There we go. Ah. Well, at least I'm leaving them alive, right? El Troop Master. Also known as NKG practice. Why do you dash in that direction? I mean, I don't know why, but didn't feel like I was that slow. Huh. Interesting. Come on! Oh. I didn't know you could hit him there. I think that gave me soul, right? Huh. I mean, I don't assume it does damage, it doesn't look like it. But getting some soul there and NKG might be... Wow, I didn't realize that was a possibility. Because you can't even hit him in this form, right? Which is kind of funny. Nice. Alright, next one, go. Oh. Don't need that one today. Just blasting it through. Oh no. What? How did that hit me? On the second one. On the second bounce. God, I hate it when they do that. Not too bad. Still weird to me that it takes so long after this fight. I keep forgetting about you. But so far, you haven't been too much of an issue, so... I probably just keep not practicing you. Wow. That was not how I planned that, but it worked. Nosk, right. Don't think we have flying Nosk in the actual Pantheon. 3, right? Are we still in Pantheon 3? I think we are, right? I think it's just normal Nosk in the Pantheon 3, right? I do prefer this one. By far. Even though his wings have a really weird hitbox. How did I miss that? He did when he does the double dive. Come on. Really? 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 What? Jesus! That felt so much longer than usual. Alright, Sly. Hello. Didn't see you down there. I actually didn't see him. I was like, wait, what boss is that? God, I hate it when he does that. Much too early, what am I thinking? That hit me. Soul. Oh no. For a second I thought I would be getting soul, but I was just still on the... was stored. There we go. That was not very good. I'll come back to the screen, I guess. Egale! Shaw! Edina! Got a lot of sound effects. Both lines, I guess. Really? That must be the first time that ever that one of those hit me. Probably not, but you know what I mean. Really? Alright, there's a bench after this, right? I can just blast her. What are you doing? There you go. Alright. One more Pantheon to go. And then the big one. Right. Yeah, actually, give me a minute here. I just wanted to confirm that we do... That I did not see wrong, and that we do indeed start Absolute Radiance with full life. No matter the life count before her. Almost got hit by that. I lost him. Enough with all the lullabies. Let's start the actual Pantheon, right? I would have thunk he would be doing the same thing 3 times in a row, right? Why? My input there. When I was striking upwards. Oh no. The run killer. Jesus. White Defender, I remember. Doma. Really? How is he so aggro today? What the heck? Jesus, what's going on? Are you kidding me? No escape. I don't even know what's next. I like that. Best thing that could have come next, right? Ugh. Alright, it should be Markov soon? Not yet, I think, right? I don't even know what's next. I never know what's next. Oh, right. I remember you. Downwards, please, come on. Really? That was a lot of them. Downwards, please. Just a little. Just a little. Absolute Radiance practice though, right? Oh no. I fucking hate you. Oh Jesus. Jesus. A lot better when he doesn't deal double damage though, I have to say. Kinda obvious, but you know. Can you please not? That was bad, man. It was good for a long time, and then it was fucking bad in the end. To differ. I think he has more HP than in the tuned version, right? Can you please just die? What is going on? Did I take off my unbreakable strength? What is going on? I know I didn't, so... Oh, right. Jesus, so close. Being of close. How's it? Interesting movement pattern there. All right. Blink every now and then. I thought he hit me, not the other way around. Wow. Got me very confused for a second. Don't like that there's no double base. There's no soundtrack. I need it's the Brambleberry. There we go. I was wondering for how long he would still be alive. He's still on my heart. And there's a million times you can do this, come on. I have not done this a million times. I've done it a lot, but yeah. No pressure. Oh yeah, I have soul now. I never had soul before here. Alright, this next phase is gonna be horrible to watch, I assume. Not because of that. I don't get hit by those that often usually. Because I'm not really following her around, you know? Are you kidding me? I even jumped. I even saw the animation. Jesus. Come on, get closer, please. Why does she keep being so far away? Come on, she never does that. Ooh, RNG. There we go. Did I do it? Did I do it? Breathe. Yes! Fuck the adrenaline. Didn't even break a sweat. I was. Well, I wouldn't say I was never so nervous in my life, but Jesus. My heart, well, not necessarily my heart rate, but I felt it in my whole body. I felt my heart pumping in my whole body through the last final section. I was like, whenever I had more than 5 health, basically, and I reached the last phase, I always won. Oh, I... Yes! Took me 3 years to come back to this. Oh my god. Now, obviously, this was much shorter than it could have been. Holy moly, it was the 6th try overall of Pantheon 5. I don't know exactly how much time. We can see that in a second. I did mark down, well, roughly the time when we finished Pantheon 4. Well done on achieving this great feat. You persevered and you triumphed. We hope you enjoyed yourself in the world of Hollow Knight. We'll meet again soon on the road ahead. I know there's people who have spent hundreds, not necessarily hundreds, but dozens, maybe even hundreds of hours on this. I couldn't have probably spent hundreds of hours on this. I'm not that much of a person. I don't have that endurance. I don't have that stamina. I am super impressed by anyone who can do that. You know, like just persevere, push through, keep grinding the tries. I just wanted to finish my practice day off with a try. This is for sure my biggest single player achievement so far in my gaming life. Alright, well, so I haven't finished the game since it reached 112%. So we started at roughly 82 hours, 82.5 hours. So that was like around 11 and a half hours. With 6 tries. Let's see, every try was roughly 35 minutes, right? So it would be like 3.5 hours of tries. So I spent 8 hours practicing. Really? Wow. From these 8 hours, obviously, like 2 hours I think was Pure Vessel, right? Before we defeated him, and then another 2.5 hours for Absolute Radiance before we defeated her for the first time, so that's 4.5 hours. So purely just practicing after I've defeated them, 3.5 hours roughly. That's not that much actually, when I think about it, because today I've done, well, I have done the others as well, but mostly Absolute Radiance for like roughly 2 hours as well. Well, it could be. Obviously, I've practiced Pure Vessel and Absolute Radiance the most. We did it. Holy fucking moly. Don't think that gives a new screen, right? Opening screen. No. I know Steel Soul. Steel Heart gives a new opening screen. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do next? Thank you so much for being with me in this moment of pure elation. Oh my god. I wouldn't say that's the biggest, well, obviously it's the biggest single player achievement I've done, but you know, like, I've spent thousands, actually a little more than 1,000 tries on the last Ultimate in Final Fantasy XIV. Progressing that with 7 other people for like, I don't know, 100 hours, right? So I'm used to that, but this felt better. I don't know. Even though I don't know. I think it felt so good because I did not expect it at all. To just get there on this try and also defeat her with the best try I've ever done. Like, most of the practicing time, obviously, for Absolute Radiance, I tried figuring out how to actually tackle this, right? First phase was like, I want to get through this as fast as possible with as much health and soul as possible, obviously, right? And then the second one, at some point I settled on to just do it very slowly and very controlled. Most patience you've ever had in your life. And she really made me prove my patience this time. Like, I've never had it that she teleported around on the outer spots for that many times, right? Then also the climb. The climb got me a few times, and I was like, okay, how do I do this? Until I got into the thing of just jumping in rhythm with the lasers. Like, jump when you see the laser immediately, and then do a double jump basically when the laser activates, or a little before that, right? And then, especially today, I failed a lot in the last phase, because I tried doing it more controlled than last time, and I was like trying to use Abyss Shriek to damage her, even though I'm not even sure if that works actually in the last phase. And then only in like the last 40 minutes or so of my practice, I realized it's much better to just poke on top of her, because then her attacks, right, they fly out on top of the screen and they don't come back. Which, if you stay on the platforms, they go below the platforms and come back, right? Because the platforms are so small that they usually don't collide. I was like, always just nail attack, always poke as much as possible, as high as possible, so that the balls fly upwards, right? And then I wasn't entirely sure if there is something after that, because it looked different than, because I do know the people, but I think something in the internet said that it would be 6 phases, and in my opinion, it's only 5 phases, right? And I was like, is there a 6th phase? Because that's just where it ends in the practice, right? But it says, yeah, that's right, and then something different happens. Like, what is going on? What is going on? And oh yeah, right, that happened in the base game as well, right? Jeez. Oh my god. Thank you so much for watching. I'm just thinking if there is gonna be another episode of Hollow Knight. I will for sure be finishing the rest of the achievements. I will try Steel Heart. I already looked up a guide with an easy route, so to say, right? So I probably might be adding this right now if I can actually do it, if I can finish all the achievements, because Steel Heart also is an Steam achievement, so... Gilgamesh from the future, did I do it? Alright. Should be good now, right? Even though I don't like this one. Oh, never mind. Should be fine. Jesus. Oh no, I don't like this one, right. Don't care about the other one. We go! That's still hard. I haven't seen the achievement pop up yet. But yeah, that's it. 100% completion. Steel so. That should be the Steel Heart achievement. We did it! Obviously we didn't get the full King Soul and everything. We did the easiest 100%, I would say. Cannot skip this? Oh, come on. Yeah. So, I was using a guide, obviously, 100% guide. I didn't do it on my own. Well, I did play it on my own, but I didn't plan a route on my own. Just follow the 100% Steel Soul guide, which made use of being able... I mean, for example, if you did it... I'm not sure, actually, if that achievement was a thing back when it released, but probably it was, right? So back then you would have to have... Would you have to do Coliseum 3? I'm not even sure. No, I think Coliseum 2 gives 100%. I'm not sure about Coliseum 3, right? That would be brutal, oh my god. But yeah, obviously we just took the easiest 100% basically, right? Yeah, it took me, I think, like 8 hours, 9 hours, something like that. Which was actually a little longer than I thought it would take. It was first try. Actually, yeah. The guide is really good. Like, it really probably gives you the easiest route possible. I did actually mess up one step and forgot to pick up a mouse shard, which I then had to backtrack. I was really annoyed actually by that. But yeah, we got it in the end. Everything else was rather easy. There was like... I had a hard stop once against Traitor Lord when I realized that, you know, Cloth wouldn't be there. And, you know, like, it still deals 2 damage, right? It wasn't really close. I actually never got to 1 health, I think. I never got below 3 health, I think. And yeah, everything else... I was still so warmed up, so practiced from Pantheon 5 that it really was no problem at all, actually. We did not do Grim. Actually, I kinda need to do still, because I still have the achievement open. It's skillfully improved. You have a Steel Soul. Thank you for taking the time to explore and conquer the world we built. We'll meet again soon with a new challenge for you. Yeah, I know. You know, Silksong is already waiting for me. There we go. Speed completion. Oh, 100% completion in almost 10 hours. Wow. Yeah. Back to you, past Gilganos. All right. Guess we did it. Thank you so much. See you in the next game. Have an eye out for Silksong, right? Oh yeah, right. Now I need to go back to Silksong. Oh no. Have fun playing. Bye-bye.